السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد سيد الأولين والآخرين. مدد يا رسول الله، مدد يا سادات أصحاب الرسول، مدد يا مشايخنا تسترون إن شاء الله فإذا سأل محمد كان مدد طريقتنا الصحبة والخير في الجميع. تعز بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، تعز من تشاء، تذل من تشاء، بيدك الخير إنك على كل شيء قدير. صدق الله العظيم. Allah Azze ve Celle'nin elindedir.
Everything is within the hands of Allah Almighty.
İstediğini aziz kılar, yükseltir.
And He may raise the ranks and He may elevate whomever He likes.
İstediğini alçaltır.
And He may degrade and humble and lower the ranks of whomever He likes.
Buna iman eden insan rahat eder.
Those who believe in this, that everything is within the hands of Allah Almighty, will find peace.
Allah'la beraber olan aziz olur.
And those who are with Allah Almighty, they will be blessed and their ranks will be elevated.
Allah'la beraber olan yüce olur.
Those who are with Allah Almighty will be honored and will have high stations.
Onunla beraber olmayan zelil olur yani.
And those who are not with Allah Almighty will be ruined.
Kıymetsiz demek.
They will be ruined to the extent that they will have no value.
İtibarsız demek.
They will lose their esteem and they will lose their reputation.
İzzet Allah Azze ve Celle'yle beraber olmaktır.
Honored and dignified are those who are with Allah Almighty. To be with Allah Almighty is honor.
Onunla beraber olan muhakkak onun derecesi yüksektir.
And those who are with Allah Almighty will certainly have an elevated station and rank.
Onunla beraber olmayan, ona karşı olanlar istediği kadar insanlar onu yüceltsin, o faydası yok.
Those who are not with Allah Almighty, those who oppose Allah Almighty, regardless of how much people may praise them, it has no value. Their stations are low.
Çünkü Allah Azze ve Celle'nin huzuruna hepimiz çıkacağız.
All of us will be brought in front of Allah Almighty to the divine presence.
Allah Azze ve Celle'nin beraber olan, Allah'ın sevdiği kulunla beraber olan kurtulur.
And we will be held accountable in front of our Lord Allah Almighty. And those who were with Allah Almighty and those who were with those whom He Almighty Allah loved will be saved.
Onun için sevdiğini, kimi seviyorsan onunla beraber olsun diyor Peygamber. Ondan haşr olursun kıyamet günü.
Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, told us that we will be resurrected on the day of judgment with those whom we loved.
Onun için iyi insanlarla sev, Peygamber Efendimiz'i sev, evliyaları sev.
Therefore, we must love good people. We must love the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. We must love the friends of Allah Almighty, the awliyaullah. We must love Allah Almighty.
Allah Azze ve Celle'yi sev ki kurtulasın.
And it is this love to Allah Almighty and those whom He loves that will save us.
Dünyada kurtulmuşsun mühim değil.
Your position in this world does not matter. Saving yourself in this world will not save you in the hereafter.
Ahirettir mühim, ebedi hayattır mühim.
What you should be after is saving yourself in the hereafter.
Onun için dikkat etmek lazım.
What is important is the life hereafter, and therefore we need to be very cautious.
Ona göre şey yapsın, insan hesabını yapsın, kitabını yapsın.
And we should live accordingly in order to save our hereafter, and we should make our calculations and considerations that there is a life after this life, and it is that life hereafter we should save.
Allah akıl vermiş, fikir, izan vermiş, muhakeme vermiş insana.
Allah Almighty has equipped humanity with a mind and a reason to think, and He has given people the power of making a judgment.
İnsanın hayvan gibi değil, hayvanın akıl yok zaten, hayvanda bir beyin var.
People are not like animals. Animals, they have a brain, but they do not have the power to reason, to think, or to make a judgment.
Da ancak yiyip içip çiftletmek için, başka türlü değil.
Animals eat and drink and reproduce. That is all what their life is about.
Ama insanoğlu iyi kötü kandırılmış olabilir.
However, humanity has the power to distinguish between good and right and to make a judgment. It may happen that a person may be deceived.
Kandırılmış olabilir. Onu hesabını yapsın. Acaba bu
A person may be cheated, and therefore it is important to make accounts and to hold oneself accountable and make calculations, considerations, whether one is on the right or wrong way.
doğru mudur, kötü müdür, iyi midir, değil midir diye.
And therefore we must always make the scrutiny whether something is right or wrong, and to analyze what we do or who we follow.
Bu dünyada menfaat mı daha iyi, ahiretteki menfaat mı daha iyi diye.
What is more valuable? Should we follow the interest and the profit in this world, or should we focus on the outcome of the hereafter?
Ona göre hesabını yapıp da kimi seveceğini, kimi sevmeyeceğini bilsin inşallah.
And we should make our calculations and considerations accordingly, and taking this into consideration, thinking about what is more important, this life or the hereafter, will help us and guide us towards making the right decisions of who we should love and who we should not love.
Allah iyiler sevdirsin bize ki
May Allah Almighty make us love the good ones,
iyilerin olalım, Allah'la beraber olalım.
so that we may be with the good ones, so that we may be with Allah Almighty.
Allah tevfik. El Fatiha.